So this is what's now an at-home toolbox. I started collecting tools that I liked from a shop that I worked at. Started buying them up, and I figured I'd end up being a mechanic if things didn't work out as I planned. But I ended up not becoming a mechanic, so this is now all at home. What I really liked were these Knipex Cobras. I ended up buying, I think, all the sizes they had at the time. I don't know if they have more now. The big ones are in the back. I just got these PWZ2s, the radiator hose clamp pliers, some different Knipex stuff, bolt cutters, a couple different sizes of the pliers wrench. I got some electrical tools, different vice grips. These are some USA made vice grips and some Chinese, and then these are the Blackhawks. I think they're either grip-on or grip-on knockoffs. Got some these pliers my dad gave me to get clips out, ball joints and stuff. Some shears and side cutters, scissors, battery tool, bunch of different longer needle nose. I bought a bunch of these Harbor Freight ones, and they're not that great, so I've been trying to replace them. I really like the Kleins, and I just got these Blackhawk ones. Slip joint pliers are just Tecton, but they're USA made. They seem pretty nice. A bunch of channel locks, gear wrench, double hinged here. And then these are just Harbor Freight pinch pliers. I just have pry bars. There's some, I don't even know what brand these are. I got them at Sears a few years ago. Files, Craftsman picks, Harbor Freight picks. Some snap-on stuff here. This is like one of my favorite tools. I use this for everything. It's a little trim tool, but I use it to pry on everything, even plugs and everything. Some picks, Proto and snap-on, and just some files that I've collected along the way. Just got these snap-on. They're like flat O-ring tool. Get your O-rings out without cutting them or whatever. Lady's foot, a few in there, some punches, seal puller, stuff like that. I need a different toolbox. Nothing fits in any of these drawers right, so it's just a mess. I got way too many screwdrivers. I really like the snap-on hard handles, so I got these Williams ones as a set, and they came with these Bacco, however you say that. These I haven't used at all. I have 3 different Japanese motorcycles, KLR and a couple of H1s from the late 60s, early 70s. So I got all these, and the Impacts also. Snap-on screwdriver everybody's got, and then of course the old Craftsman's. My dad actually got me those too. This is more screwdriver and stuff. There's Torx Craftsman's that came in that set. These are some Allen USA tools, nut driver screwdrivers, some Crescent stuff that came in a big kit I got when I was a kid. Craftsman mini screwdrivers. I really like this gear wrench set. Helps for getting in different places, like getting the power stroke valve cover off. There's a couple of screws on top of the valve cover you have to get, and I just use this instead of trying to take the hoses off. Some snap-on brake tools. I do own a 79 Ford and a 79 Chevy, so they have drum brakes in the back. More drum brake stuff. Sockets. These are standard, obviously. The red. Just some Stanley stuff I had. Deep 6 points, shallow 12s. These are gear wrench here, and the deep and shallow. Everything's 6 point. That's on the rack, I think. I got some 12-point 3/8 drive Crescents there, because that's only 12 points I really have. I've got the deep, mid-length and shallow, gear wrench 6 points and 3/8 and quarter drive. Some random stuff, this 1 1/16 snap-on. And, for sensors, there's an SK, some Craftsman spark plug sockets, some Cornwell bigger chrome Matco snap-on, just some stuff that I've picked up along the way. I got 1/4" and 3/8 universals from Gear Wrench, and some 12-point universals from Craftsman. Gear Wrench half drive, half-inch Mac and Gear Wrench spark plug sockets on the tool for crankshaft. And it's got that Harbor Freight for L2 sensors, 12-point Craftsman sockets. Had those for a while. These are the Master Force. They're some I got at Menards. They're USA made, and they were closing them out. They're alright, I guess. Chrome's not that good. This is basically the same thing in metric. I just got a couple of different things. This is a Blackhawk 36" for 36mm actually, for like crankshaft pulley on the Duramax. It's basically the same otherwise, just gear wrench and all the sizes again. Same thing. This is just tape and tire plug, stuff like that. Allen wrenches, they're like freaking rabbits. You get a couple of sets in the drawer, next thing you know, there's like 50 sets in there. I like the Bondus Gold one's the best. And yeah, my Ford's got that Kingpin front axle, so it's a 7/8 or 22mm. I can't remember what that exactly is. Get the Kingpins apart. Carpentry stuff, chisels, about 18 freaking measuring tapes, stuff like that. I don't know if I'd call this an electrical drawer, but I'm gonna call it 3 meters in here. Simpson. I like this one actually. It's an X-Tech. It's got laser temperature and stuff in it. Some Mac lights, 12-volt lights, test circuits. Bunch of stuff in here. My motorcycle tools are in here. Tire and crankshaft and clutch basket stuff. Prop rod. Bunch of air stuff. Magnets and scrapers and whatever. Fuel line tools, brake line tools are in here. All my oil change stuff's in here buried. I have like 4 different ways to get an oil filter off. That's about all I do anymore. Bet if I unlock this, I could look right in here. This is my ratchet, an extension drawer obviously. Something else that I really liked were the dual 80s. And actually the Matco ratchets I really liked, and the Mac ratchets, but I don't have any of the Macs, but I think the snap-on dual 80s, the bigger drive, like half-inch drive I feel like is the best, 3/8 good, and then the 1/4" is so-so. Got like, I don't know, 16 of those I think I counted up. I got the Armstrong Maxes, they're just the 60 tooth, and all 3 sizes. They're kind of the opposites, 1/4" drive's the best, and the half-inch drive's freaking clunky. Well, I got some, these are snap-on breaker bars. My dad gave me the 18-inch half-inch drive. So I got the other ones. I got extensions in here. This is a 36-inch snap-on. And then I got a 24, some Craftsman 20-inch and half-inch drive and 3/8. I just have gear wrench and half-inch other than that. And I got snap-on Wobble Plus and Matco normal ones. Got some snap-on and gear wrench. 1/4" drive. That's like one of those things I really liked when I first started working on cars a lot. And I don't know if my dad had one, so he gave it to me. It's a Mac. It's probably like as old as I am. Got really cheap impact swivels. I don't use impacts as much as most people do nowadays, except the hand impact. I use that all the time. I love the snap-on one. This one's a Craftsman. I've tried the Mac. Looks like this one pretty much, and it just doesn't work the same. I have the snap-on universals. I feel like they're worth the money. This is Harbor Freight. Thin tool, that thing seems fine. Belt tool, a couple of gear wrench pry bars, carburetor adjusting tool. This is probably one of my more expensive drawers. I got the little bit drivers. These are just the gear wrench rotor ratchets. My wife got me those for Christmas one year, I think, or my birthday, I don't know. They were on sale, so I like having those around. SK thumb wheel and 1/4 inch drive. Somehow I ended up with an extra one of those when I bought a SK kit, and they told me to keep it, so I appreciate that. Time out. Wrenches, I have way too many. These are all gear wrench, I think. And these sides are just mirrored. This side, I don't even know. This side's metric, and it's just the normal 0 offset, the ones that flex, and then the reversibles, same thing. And then stubbies, non-flex. And then these are also the gear wrench little adapters. Menards was clearancing out gear wrench one time, so I just bought a bunch of them. That's why I have so much, I feel like. And that kind of carries on here. They had these on sale, they're giving them away. They're just the wrenches that had the bend in them. I use them on oil changes, that's about it. The SK line wrenches, got those for a steal on eBay. These are Crescent brand, my first tool set. I can't get rid of those. I've done more of those than probably anything, or at least anything that I own. Then these are the spline gear wrench, metric and standard. I have so much stuff that still uses standard hardware because it's old. I just got these, the Mountain and Platinum or whatever sets. Everyone raved about them, so I figured I'd give them a shot when they were on sale. I'm a big fan of ratcheting wrenches, and those ones do about everything. So these are the old raised panel. I have them in 12-point metric standard and 6-point. I like having 6-point. One 6-point just for U-joint strap bolts from my old trucks. Some Japanese ignition wrenches my dad had. He gave me these. He gave me those, and he gave me these. These are Mac Slimlines, tappet wrenches, whatever. I obviously don't use them. I got them wire tied together, but someday I might need them to hold like a brake caliper, the inside little nut thing, and some Araya wrenches for adjusting pumps on diesels. I use the Matco version of these offset wrenches a lot, so I had to buy these for myself, but they're so expensive and I haven't had to use them. I don't take the plastic off until that day comes, just in case I have to sell them. Gear wrench stubbies, metric and standard gear wrench set, but I don't know what those go from, like 1/4 inch to 1 1/4 or something, and then the metric one I feel like goes from 6 to 24 or something. I don't know. I don't really use those because I got those for a really good deal, and I ended up getting the right grips. And they're in these bags. If I need a bigger toolbox, I can actually have all my wrenches out. And those are, I don't know, kind of the same thing. I think the one goes from 1/4 to 1 inch, and I filled in the gaps, and the other one's 7 to 19 or 21, I can't remember. But then my father-in-law, he got me these SK wrenches at a flea market, Saltus or whatever. You just have those in standard though. These are I have CDI torque wrenches. It's a gear wrench, old torque wrench for differential, speed wrench. Great big axle socket I couldn't live without with. Like I'm ever going to work on a tractor trailer. I don't even have the other one. I think you need both sizes. The Astro pneumatic inflator. I really like that because my bike's tires, I have to check them every week or two. It's a pain in the ass without that. Way too many pipe wrenches. I bought them all at once at a yard sale. Guy was moving. He's like giving them away. Gear wrench 24. Crescent wrench. My other crescent wrenches in here. I never use them anymore. Some C-clamps. Motor pulling stuff. Inner tie rods that I never do. It's a pain in the nuts. And then my more heavy duty sockets. And these are or Proto Max, whatever you call it, from 22 to 50, 12 points. 3/4 inch drive, my Proto breaker bar. Got some like various sockets, New Britain, Williams, Armstrong, stuff like that. My 1/2 inch impacts are just, these are the Harbor Freight Pros or whatever, the Taiwan made. I bought them before they all went to China. It looks like they're heading that way. And the other ones are just, well, some of these aren't, but most of these are Stanley. The other set, they just kind of fill in the gaps that the other ones have. So I have 2 sets. And these are just the Harbor Freight sockets for lug nuts and axle nuts, stuff like that. Dad also got me these. These are Tecton. I like those kind of hex things for my bike. There's a lot of parts that are just put on hand tight with hex heads. Those are nice. Screw or drill bits. Air tools that I barely ever use because I got the fuel stuff now. It's inside. So basically use them to hang pictures for my wife. That's about it. Safety wire crap. I got an air hammer from Central Pneumatic, Mac, air drill, and taps and stuff. I don't really have that many taps. Worked in a machine shop for a long time, so if I need them, I usually just go back there and take an old one. Here's my hammers. Not that amazing of a hammer set. Just got this Cornwell. Got some ball peens and nest wing, stuff like that. Just a rubber mallet. Mini sledge. These are triple squares. Hopefully I never have to freaking work on too many German cars, but my friends that got them all, so I figured they're not that expensive. Be ready. Gear and Serpentine belt tool. Still opening this in case I actually have to use this video for insurance. There. These are and then Torx. E-Torx and tamper proof, all that. I got a couple of random ones. And Mac and some stuff like that. Pickle fork set. My wife bought me this too. Pneumatic manual. It's OTC. I have SK 3/8 drive. This is where that extra thumbnail came from. I just keep this because it's 3/8 is the size I use the most, and if I ever really don't trust the gear set to do something and rusty, go for that. Everyone's got this Master Store set. This one's from Sears. Back before I went to hell. O-ring splicing kit. I'm never going to use that. I don't know where that came from. Just a wrench. Some more of that Menards closeout. This is I'm going to drop this. Just a ratcheting screwdriver, so I keep it for the extension and stuff. And this last thing is the Carlisle. Sorry about that. Damn cardboard off. Carlisle set that has all the hex sockets in it, stubbies, and standard metric, really long ones. There's no ball end, but I don't know. If I need that, I'll just do it by hand. I guess the last thing is I got a 3/4 inch KD torque wrench back there, and then some Klein pry bar. But that's about it. Hope you enjoyed this. Try to cut it down. Pretty damn long. Thanks for watching.